Hey guys! So happy Fragrance Friday. Today I'm going to go over what fragrances I wore this past week. Like always, I've posted my fragrance and lotion combo on Instagram every day of the week. So if you're interested in seeing on like each day what I am wearing, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I will put my Instagram right here so you guys can all go there and follow me if you would like. And now I'm going to go over my weekly fragrances with you guys, do like a weekly wrap up. So it's starting from last Friday and then it will go to Thursday. So I'm not actually going to tell you what I'm wearing today, but if you are interested, you can go ahead on over to Instagram to find that out. But we are just going to go ahead and get right into it and get started. I have a really busy weekend. I hope you guys all had a great week as well. So, the first fragrance last Friday, what I was wearing was this one right here, which is Gingham Gorgeous. So, Gingham Gorgeous, this bottle is so pretty. Like, I love how it looks, that pink. Um, this was a new one. This is one of their newest that has come out recently. And it is Gingham Gorgeous is like a flanker off of the Gingham line. They had a few others come out as well. It was like the Gorgeous, the Vibrant, and the Fresh, which I only got the Vibrant and the Gorgeous. So I already tried out the Vibrant one and I thought I would go ahead and try the Gorgeous one last Friday, and I went ahead and paired it with the lotion because I did actually get the lotion to go with it. This is really pretty too with the pink top. The packaging's really nice on this one. So when I first got this one, I thought it was going to be more fruity, but it is a little bit more floral. So the fragrance notes on this one are pink strawberries, peach nectar, and peony blooms. And I mean, it is a nice scent. At first, it kind of reminded me of the, I think it's called the Sunblooms and Suede. Like, I got that one and I wasn't a huge fan of it. It's okay. But upon first smell of this one, like during my haul, I kind of thought it smelled kind of like that one. Which, I mean, it kind of has a little bit of that same vibe, but once I got it on my skin, I actually liked it better. So I did like this one better than like the Sunblooms and Suede. It does have a little bit more of like a fruity note that came out when I was wearing it, but it is quite floral as well. So just be prepared. There is quite a bit of floral in here. That peony blooms really pops through on this one. So, you know, I originally wanted this one the most because the pink strawberries and the peach nectar, but in reality, those are kind of just sweetening up the peony just a little bit. So it does smell good and it smells really feminine and pretty, but you know, the floral. So if you like florals, you would probably like this one. But if you're not such a floral lover, I would not recommend this. Um, I do actually prefer the Vibrant one over this one. So, you know, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be upon first sniff. Like, I do like it and it did mix well on my skin. Once I got it on, it did smell a lot better, I think. I still want to try it out a few more times to kind of get, you know, more of a feel for it. And then the lotion actually has more of a sweet note to it. The fragrance notes are the same, obviously, but you can smell the strawberry more in the actual lotion than the fragrance mist. So I thought that was interesting. And so when it was paired with the lotion, I did smell more fruitiness than, say, just using the spray by itself. But like in the lotion, it smells actually really good. It smells like fresh strawberries, kind of just with a floral aftertone. So we all know that, you know, Bath and Body Works lotions actually do tend to bring out like more of a fruity quality. Like if there's a fruit in it, it will smell fruitier than, say, the fragrance mist. But yeah, so I enjoyed the lotion probably more than the actual fragrance spray, but when I did pair them together, they were okay. So that was last Friday. Okay, so then I don't know how it is where you guys live or whatever, but our weather has been really stormy here and just rain and clouds and cold. Like it is supposed to be spring, but it really, really doesn't feel like spring. So I kind of jumped back into some of my winter type fragrances. And this is one I really liked from the winter line. It was actually the Holiday Traditions line. And I know this one was pretty controversial. Like a lot of people liked it and a lot of people hated this one. This one, it was a new one that came out this year, this last year for Christmas. And yeah, it's a 2022 Holiday Traditions scent. And this one is Ice Sugar Plum. So the packaging is really cute. It has these gold little snowflakes on it. And I went ahead and paired that with the lotion, which I do have the lotion in this one. So yeah, a lot of people disliked this one because there really wasn't like a strong plum note in this, which I agree. I don't smell a whole lot of plum. I smell sweetness, but I'm not sure about that plum note. So the fragrance notes are sparkling sugar plum, snowdrop petals, and whipped marshmallow. Okay, so this one actually turned into being one of my favorites from the holiday collection, basically. Like at first I wasn't sure about this one. I was like, I don't know, it kind of is weird. Like it has a weird scent to it, but then after wearing it a few times, I was actually like craving the fragrance for some reason. So it actually smells more like a cereal, almost like a cereal and milk, like maybe with the little marshmallows in it as well. But to me, I'm not getting like a strong plum, and I think a lot of people were disappointed by that. And this does tend to be more of a gourmand fragrance, and I think that is actually why I enjoy this fragrance more. So yeah, at first I thought this was going to be just like a straight plum, and I didn't get it right away. But then when I heard that it was a gourmand smelling fragrance, then that actually intrigued me to actually want to try this one. Which, yeah, to me, it almost smells like cereal and milk with the fruity, little marshmallows. So I really enjoy this one, and I had to pull it back out because the weather is not that great, and I don't know, I just was thinking about this one, so I wanted to give this one a wear before it gets too sunny and spring-like. So yeah, it smells really good. This is definitely one of my favorites. And the lotion smells just as good. This one smells actually pretty much the same. Actually, it smells a little bit more fruitier as well in the lotion form. So super cute packaging. All right, and then on to, let's see. So now we're on to Sunday. So on Sunday, it's still kind of rainy out, cloudy. So again, I kind of felt like something that wasn't so spring-like. So I went ahead and pulled out Warm Vanilla Sugar. And most of you guys are probably familiar with this one. This one has been around for a really, really long time, but it has been repackaged over and over and over again. This actually is from like 2 years ago, this packaging, or a little over a year ago, I guess. And then this one is actually from this year. So I actually prefer the later packaging because it's pretty with the gold tones on it, whereas this is kind of just, I don't know, it doesn't have the glitter on it like this one. Like this one actually has the glittering on the packaging. So this one I actually even wore like back in high school. This was one of the first Bath and Body Works fragrances that I ever owned, and I still enjoy it. At first I was kind of unsure about getting it again because I did enjoy it a really long time ago, and my fragrance likes have like changed quite a bit, but I'm still a vanilla lover. But I usually like that more gourmand vanilla, which this is not super gourmand at all. The name kind of hints that it could be like warm vanilla sugar, like it could be a very gourmand scent, but it is not. So the fragrance notes on this one are intoxicating vanilla, white orchid, sparkling sugar, fresh jasmine, and creamy sandalwood. So with those floral notes and the sandalwood, it kind of gives it a different tone to it. It still smells, really good. It smells like vanilla and sugar, but it does have those floral notes that kind of sweeten it up in a different kind of floral way. And then that sandalwood gives it a little bit more of a richness, like a deeper woody tone almost. But it's still really good. Like, I really like this one. When I got it again, it's a really good scent, I think. And this one actually could be worn probably more into spring and summer because it is like a different kind of vanilla. Like more gourmand vanillas might be best worn, in like fall and winter, but something like this could definitely go into, spring. And that's kind of what made me think about this one was that this is kind of like a spring vanilla in a way because of those other notes in this one. But yeah, I really enjoy this one. I know it's an oldie, but I think it's still a really great fragrance, and I'm glad that they still have this around. I don't know if this is available online right now. I think they tend to bring this one out for like winter and stuff, but it is like one of their main signature line ones. So I'm not sure if it's available online or not. And as for the ice sugar plum, now jumping back, like this is not available anymore online or in store. This was only for the holidays, and I'm not sure if it will come back next year or not. Like that one could be a questionable one because some people didn't like that one, so they might not bring that one back. The Gingham Gorgeous, that one should be available online and in stores right now. Okay, so now to Monday. So on Monday, I was feeling more like a fresh scent. I know I usually do like more like gourmand scents, but sometimes you're just in a mood for like more of a fresh scent, like a shower scent almost. So I went ahead and pulled this one out. I got this one last year and it is called White T-Shirt. I guess this one was like hyped up quite a bit a while ago, and then it was like hard to find in stores and stuff, but I got this one online. I don't know when it was. It was like last year sometime, but it is not available online anymore or in the stores, so I'm not sure if they will end up bringing this one out again or not. It was originally released with the coconut and cotton one, and they re-released the coconut and cotton one just recently for spring, but they did not bring this one back. So I'm not sure if they're ever going to bring this one back or not, but the packaging's really cute. It almost feels like a linen type packaging, the way that they have it textured. And then they have those little gold tones on it, those like little, I don't know what they're supposed to be, just little dots, I guess. And the gold here to make it like look a little fancy, I guess, or something, but it's a really nice packaging. The fragrance notes on this one are crisp pear, fresh white t-shirt, lavender cloud, clean musk, and soft sandalwood, which is funny because I don't know why, but a lot of these fragrances I don't even like. Like, I do not like lavender at all, but I do really like this fragrance. So I don't know what's up with that. I think it's just the way that they blended it. Like, it's really good the way they blended it. So to me, I mean, you can smell that pear for sure. And like if you try to pick out every single note, you probably could, but when it's all blended together, it really is kind of like a clean detergent style scent, which I mean, a lot of people probably don't like smelling like detergent, and I wouldn't want to smell like this every single day. But like I said, I kind of get in different moods. I want to try different things. Like I might want to smell fresh one day after, I've had a lot of gourmand fragrances, so it's just having that option there, which is nice. And this one, yeah, I really do like this one. It smells just really, really clean, really, really fresh. You can smell that pear and just, I don't know, it almost just smells like a detergent. So if you're into fresh scents, I would definitely recommend trying this one if you have not. But like I said, it is not available. This was like limited release last year, so you'd have to go to like Mercari or eBay. I went ahead and paired it with the lotion. So I was smelling pretty fresh all day long with this one. Okay, so now on to Tuesday. So on Tuesday, after I wore something fresh all day, the day before, I really felt like something more like fruity and, you know, something different, sweet. So I went ahead and brought this one back out, which was a recent addition to my collection not too long ago. This one came out in spring and I didn't want to even try it at first for some reason because it wasn't really being hyped up or anything. Like, I don't know, it was just like a basic scent. So the fragrance notes on this one, which is Among the Clouds, and it was released this year. The fragrance notes are wild berry skies and whipped vanilla clouds. So that sounds like, you know, a lot of fragrances that Bath and Body Works has done. When I first got this one, I thought it smelled a little more perfumey than just, you know, the vanilla and berry scent. So the packaging on this one is pretty cute. The nozzle is the metallic pink, which is cute. I love when they make the nozzles different colors other than like the gold, which we see on most of them is, you know, just the gold. But they did make the nozzle pink on the Gorgeous one that I just had showed you guys too. But this is Among the Clouds. And yeah, when I first got this, I thought it kind of smelled a little bit more perfumey for my taste. But for some reason, that perfumey aspect to it kind of got toned down. I don't know if it was just because it was sitting for a while and I didn't use it or what, or like my first impression was mixed with like different fragrances. Like I had too many fragrances. But to me now, it just smells like a really, really sweet like berry scent. So it almost smells like wild berries that are sweetened up, like with sugar or something. It almost has like a powdery note to it. I don't know if that's the whipped vanilla clouds in it, but yeah, it kind of smells like wild berries mixed with sugar and like a powdery note to it, which maybe that powdery note was making me think perfume. But now after I've worn this one a few times, I actually do enjoy this one and I would consider getting the lotion to it. I do not have the lotion to this one. I was kind of testing it out because a lot of times if I don't think I'm going to like one, or if they just have like a fragrance mist sale, I'll go ahead and partake in that and then see which scents I actually like and then like wait for a lotion sale and then go ahead and, you know, get the ones that I know that I like so I'm not just wasting money and product. But yeah, it smells really good. It's like a powdery wild berry sweet scent. It's almost a little bit candy like, but it's not like super, super juvenile. So yeah, this one's pretty nice. I like it. And since I did not have the lotion for this one, I chose to pair this with the honey lotion. And this is from Victoria's Secret's Pink line, and I have their honey mist as well, but I actually like their honey lotion a lot more than the actual mist that goes with this. The mist is pretty light and I don't know, it's just not my thing necessarily, but like I've told you guys before, these lotions from Pink, the ones with the actual pump, are really, really thick and nice lotions. Like the consistency of this is just really thick and nice. It has a nice smell, like it smells like honey. So yeah, this like totally smells like honey. So it kind of gave it a little bit sweeter of a tone like with this. So it kind of sweetened it up even more. So it worked pretty well together, and I do really enjoy the lotions from Pink that are in this style with the pump. And yeah, so they went together pretty well. I would consider getting the lotion to this one like at SAS or something like that if it came up or popped up really low. But otherwise, I mean, I can just pair this with other lotions that I have in my collection and use up my stuff, because I do have quite a bit of stuff in my collection and it's getting bigger and bigger. So on to, oh, and this one should be available online still. I think both of these items are still available online. So this is from Bath and Body Works, and it should be available on their website or in stores. This was part of this year's spring collection, and this should still be available as well. And this was from Victoria's Secret's Pink. Okay, so on to the next day, which was Wednesday. So on Wednesday, I wanted to bring out one of my favorite tropical scents that came out. Well, it came out this year, but it was actually in new packaging. It originally came out last summer, and this is in their tropical collection. It's super sweet and juicy, and I really, really love this fragrance. I could wear this almost every day probably, but it is Pink Pineapple Sunrise. I heard a lot of good things about it from last year's, and so that's why I ended up picking it up this year. But it is a really nice fragrance. So the packaging is really cute. It has like little palm trees on it, and little pink pineapples down there if you can see them. And the juice of this, I think, yeah, it's pink. Like the juice in here is pink. So you might want to be careful with like white clothing on this one. And I went ahead and paired that, of course, with the lotion. So yeah, this is one of my favorites. It's so juicy and fruity and sweet. It almost is like candy-like. So the fragrance notes on this one are sweet pink pineapple, palm sugar, and sun-drenched nectar. So it just smells really, really good. So, and also it has the green cap, so that's kind of cute because it, matches the palm trees. Okay, and so I'm gonna go ahead and spray this one. So yeah, it's super, super sweet, guys. It's like if you like sweet candy-like fragrances, I would definitely recommend to pick this one up or give it a try. And yeah, it smells so, so good. If you like sweet, sweet pineapple, this is like definitely where it's at. It's straight pineapple. There's really no other notes in this. It's just sweet, candy-like pineapple. So it's super good. I love this one. I think this will wear really well into summer as well. This is part of their tropical collection, and it should still be available online and in stores at Bath and Body Works. And this is this year's packaging. Like I said, I missed out on it the last year, the previous year. So I definitely wanted to get my hands on it when I saw it pop up for this year. But yeah, it smells so good, so juicy, so pineapple-like. It's just really, really good. Okay, so now on to the last day, which is Thursday. So yesterday. So Thursday, I wanted to break out something a little different. I've been using a lot of Bath and Body Works lately, so I wanted to bring out one of my favorite Victoria's Secrets fragrances in body mist and lotion, and that is Velvet Petals. So I really, really love Velvet Petals. It is such a pretty and feminine scent. It is it's like really gourmand. Like I usually am not much of a floral lover. Like a lot of times they're misses for me. Like I don't like a whole lot of florals because they tend to give me headaches. So I was really questionable about this one when I first got it, but it did say it was a gourmand fragrance. And I tried it and I loved it right away, and I still love it. So it's really, really nice. It's like a very soft, creamy floral. I've seen this one compared to Snowflakes and Cashmere from Bath and Body Works, which I kind of get that. Like I have that one as well in my collection, but comparing them back to back, they are quite different though at the same time, even though they do kind of have a familiar like scent note in it. I think it's like that creaminess. I actually prefer Velvet Petals quite a bit more than Snowflakes and Cashmere. I don't know if that will change because, you know, my scent profile does change through time. But ever since I've gotten this one, I've loved it. And Snowflakes and Cashmere is okay to me. But this one just smells a lot more feminine and girly. And, you know, there is that floral note in this, but it's like so subdued that this would never give me a headache. It's more creamy than anything. So what it says on the back is lush blooms, almond glaze made you blush. So it doesn't really have the true fragrance notes. A lot of times these Victoria's Secret ones just have kind of like a saying on the back. So what we get out of it is the almond glaze and the lush blooms. So it smells really, really good. Yeah, it just smells like, I mean, you can smell the floral in here, but it is so creamy and it's almost like lactonic in a way. Like it almost has this like milky creaminess to it that just wraps it all up in like the almonds and the petals, and it just goes so well together. And it's just, this is just really, really good. I would definitely recommend trying this one if you have not. This one is like available all the time from Victoria's Secret. They always do like flankers on this one and all that, but to me, the original is where it's at. I love the original Velvet Petals, and I probably always will. Like it just smells so good. It's feminine, it's girly, it's not overpowering, it's creamy, it's gourmand at the same time. I just love this one. It's so good. And I went ahead and paired that with the lotion because I do have the lotion to this one as well. And yeah, I just love this one. It's so good. So definitely try this one. Even if you're a gourmand lover, I mean, this one is classified as a gourmand fragrance. So I would definitely recommend giving this one a try. I do tend to get headaches from too strong of scents and like too floral of scents. And this one like has never given me a headache. This is so, so good. So definitely recommend this one. Definitely one of my favorites. So that was the end of the week. That was Thursday. So if you're interested in what I am wearing today, which is Friday, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I will put my handle right here again so you guys can go ahead and follow me on there and see what I wear every single day, because I do put every single day I will post what I am wearing fragrance wise, and then I wrap it up in these weekly videos to kind of give you guys an idea of how I like these fragrances, and how they've worked out for me, because a lot of times when I do hauls, they are like blind buys. I have not smelled these things before. And a lot of times when you put them on your body, they actually change, and you know, I can either like it more, like it less. So it's kind of like a bunch of little mini reviews of which, you know, fragrances worked out for me, which, you know, I don't tend to like as much, even though I do use all my fragrances. Usually, even if I don't like them that much, I will try to wear them unless they do give me a headache or something like that. But I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I would love if you guys put your scent of the day down in the comments, or if you have any other comments, go ahead and feel free to leave those as well. But I love to hear what you guys are wearing, so go ahead and put that down in the comments, your scent of the day. And I will be back next Friday with my weekly wrap up. I would love if you guys subscribe as well and like this video if you did like this video. I do other videos as well. I do hauls, like Bodycare, hygiene hauls. Also the What's New Wednesday, where I tell you about all the affordable body care that is either coming out or just released and all that. So go ahead and subscribe. I would love that. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.